Hello there everybody, we are back playing more Genshin Impact. I finally managed to level up Gawain a bit so that he's actually playable. Yeah, so where we left off we had just finished defeating Dvalin and returning him back to normal. And yeah, now we're just gonna talk to the locals, I guess.
Here we go. This is it. Crisis, danger, the thrill of adventure. Adventurers Guild! Finally our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost puppies are over! The age of adventure is upon us! Roll up, youngsters! Join the Adventurers Guild today! In this time of great upheaval, we must rally together, take on the dragon, and save our great city of Mondstadt!
Yeah, about that.
What? What? The Storm Terror threat is resolved? I missed the acting Grandmaster's speech?
Damn, bro's out of touch.
Storm Terror should have put up more of a fight. We didn't get to join in.
I don't think you really would have wanted to join in, bro. Whatever.
Long live the heroes. Thank you. It's finally over. Many trade routes have closed due to the Storm Terror incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit and vegetables. But if the wine supply dries up, we're all doomed. I cannot imagine a world without wine. I hope they get the trade routes back up and running soon.
You'll be right, bro. Okay. Sister Grace. Hello.
So Storm Terror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the Four Winds. We never should have forgotten his past sacrifice for Mondstadt. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the Dragon of the East didn't sour past the point of no return. For that, we have you to thank. And Jean for her unfailing devotion. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace and freedom will prevail in Mondstadt.
Alright, go to Good Hunter. Hey, it's Kaya.
It's been getting quite busy recently. Greetings! May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship.
Ah, the handsome Mr. Kaya.
Ah, so you do feel something for me. And people say my charm is fake. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost. And that's coming from a knight.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart.
What are you plotting this time?
Me? Nothing. On the contrary, I'm trying to work out what others are plotting. That's why I'm here. Somewhere quiet, where I can collect my thoughts.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for the Abyss Order to make their move. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls?
You're right, it doesn't add up.
To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited, and watched for their next move. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hilly churl's cries sounded from the city gates. That same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded. Except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of, let's call it fraternizing. Through various means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order, they are united under a single leader.
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war.
God damn it, Lumine.
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic powers. There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call her the Princess.
The princess.
Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
Damn.
1 minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience.
I know, what a scoundrel.
I agree. He sets a terrible example for someone who's cavalry captain. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. 1 sticky honey roast, please.
Alrighty. We'll sit down.
So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next step?
Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about his sister.
Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now.
I will miss my Favonian family.
Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius and our honorary knight. Wherever you may go and wherever the wind may blow.
I'll come back and visit.
That's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt will always welcome you. All right, now let's eat before it gets cold.
Yay, you would enjoy a relaxing mealtime.
That was good. Note to Paimon, Amber's recommendations are worth the wait.
Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You can always trust me with the menu. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better head there now.
Oh no, I remember what happened here. Oh no. Alright, let's go. Okay. Alright, we've got Jean, Barbara, and Vente. Oh my god, I remember this scene way too well.
This is
just
Barbara,
watch,
the
you'll see what I
deaconess of
mean.
the church. She is here to retrieve the Holy Lyre de Himmel.
May the Animal Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how an all-out war between the military and the dragon would have ended.
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Sounds like quite the story. So, did you bring the Holy Lyre with you?
Oh my god.
We cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a while now.
We, did bring it with us. It's a little...
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding.
Here we go.
The Holy Lyre! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Oh, give it here.
How could this Holy Lyre, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see!
No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again!
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? Tone deaf, Barb! Hey, don't go!
That scene is so funny. I love how Barbara just gets on her knees, being like, Barbados will never forgive me, and Venti's just standing there like, Oh, right, this.
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh.
La Signora.
Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers. Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Oh my god.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard.
What happened with the way she freaking bitch slaps him?
Absent Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
You should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
God damn.
Venti!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Man. That's insane.
Honorary Knight, you're awake.
Yep, I'm awake. Venti, is he alright?
I wouldn't say he's alright, exactly. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal you. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient. But he just said, it's completely normal, and then got up and left the cathedral.
He left? Already? Where'd he go?
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Master Jean, said to let him leave. How strange.
I think Jean understands.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animal Archon. Master Jean has figured it out as well, but we can't tell Barbara.
Alrighty, to Windrise. Alrighty, hello Venti. Ooh, Bristlefly. Gimme. Oh, that one's too high up to reach. Whatever. Hi, Venti.
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. Why do I only say these things when I'm down on my luck?
So, what is a gnosis?
So you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people. But I suppose I can let you in on the secret. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people allogenes.
Allogenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself, known as a gnosis.
What about the thing hanging off your hip?
It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
Huh.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your gnosis?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya. and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya? Isn't that...
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The Tsaritsa who reigns from the Zepelyarny Palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to. The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's Gnosis.
What sort of god is the Tsaritsa?
How should I put this? 500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and after that, she cut off all ties with me. But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region personally. He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest of that year.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain someone,
In any case, this year's Rite of Descension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait another year.
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well, then bye! We're going!
One moment, Windborn Outlander.
You mean me?
Yep. Traveler, as you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey itself has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of your journey. The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Use the chance to take in the world around you.
I understand.
Great. So, that's that for the Animo Archon's admonishments. Back to Venti time. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
About Dvalin?
Up till the end, Dvalin remembered his duty as one of the 4 winds. As such, I don't intend to forcibly strip him of that duty and force my ideals of freedom onto him. I just hope that Dvalin will be able to choose for himself and understand what freedom is. Before I became an Archon, I too was taught the meaning of freedom in this way by a friend. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
About the Abyss Order?
Kaya shared some new intelligence, you say? Oh, I see. So, the Abyss Order has a princess who orchestrated the plan to corrupt Dvalin? They were probably trying to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war for the Abyss. But that said, I have never heard of any such princess of the Abyss Order.
So, this is a recent development.
I think so too. Apparently. But how does a princess come out of nowhere and take command over the entire Abyss Order? If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
About Signora?
That Fatui lady didn't hang around, did she? She just grabbed your Gnosis and left?
She wanted to avoid any eyewitnesses from the Knights of Favonius. The slightest slip-up here would have destroyed the Fatui's diplomatic relations with the Knights.
So they're just gonna keep acting like Mondstadt's allies as if nothing happened?
If only the 7 nations had banded together against the Abyss Order in the first place. The Fatui possess the strongest military among the 7 nations, yet they've used it to steal the Holy Lyre, covet the power of gods, and use Dvalin as a bargaining chip against the Knights.
Speaking of the lyre, didn't Diluc say something like this before? He said that the Fatui can only run amok across the 7 nations and threaten the Knights because of the Harbingers.
Yes. As I said earlier, the Cryo Archon has given them authority and strength beyond that of other mortals. The Tsaritsa... I haven't seen her in 500 years. What is she thinking? What's her plan? Whatever the answer is, I have a feeling it's only going to make your search for the 7 all the more difficult. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
About Dee Dee's?
As I said before, Vision wielders are known as allogenes and may ascend to Celestia. A gnosis is a higher-order nexus of elemental manipulation and is emblematic of an Archon's status as one of the 7. But as for which of the 7 took your sister, I'm sorry, I don't know. Wait, as one of the 7, I'm not clear of suspicion yet either, am I?
You don't look like that god at all.
Hang on a hot second. Tone Deaf Bard is just one of Barbados' many incarnations. Who's to say that?
We've known you long enough to trust you.
We're a great team indeed. Say, once you find your sister, how would you like to become one of the new 4 winds?
Perhaps.
You don't seem too into it. Hey, Tone Deaf Bard, if being one of the 4 winds means free food, you can consider Paimon.
Oh my god.
If you want to chat, now's
Alright,
the
there's
time.
nothing else.
Well then, best be off to Liyue. If the dissension ritual you failed to tally, then another year you must dally.
Ooh. Hey, I got the battle pass now. And Spiral Abyss. Oh, right.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom came a crowned heir, tasked with seeking out the Genesis Pearl from the kingdom of darkness. The first crowned heir began her journey of seeking the pearl. But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the kingdom of darkness. But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled.
Oh yeah, this is about Aether.
This is the story of your journey, of your tale to be told.
Alright. I got jump scared by that because I forget that that comes up when you go to the freaking battle pass thing. Okay. Alright, seems we can do another 10 pull. Let's go.
I am Kujo Sara.
Yeah, it's Sarah.
You may
Alright, cool. Wait, did Gami's attack hurt him, like, with Zhao? I didn't even notice that. Well, like, I guess if I'm gonna be a Gami main, I'm gonna have to get a decent healer. Alright,
Where do you want this stuff delivered
It'll be
to, boss?
fine. Okay, so anyways, I think what I want to do is unlock this domain that's over here so that I can actually get weapon ascension materials. Okie dokie, here we go. Nice. Can get some ascension materials for the weapons. Hey, there we go. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Alright. Ooh, 6 of those. Nice. Okay, who's... Okay, I can't do yours. You still don't really have a decent one. Can have that. And okay, you don't need the tooth thingy. What about you? Oh no, you need that. think that was at the same place. Okay. Gaming, though. Yeah, I can ascend his. He gets a fancy... Oh, pfft. Not enough Mora! Oh well, guess it's time to go back to doing quests. What's this one? Save the adventurer. Oh, I remember this one. Alright, let's go do that. Okay. Save the adventurer. So just beat up the hilly guys.
Windblade!
Okay. Talk to the adventurer. Hello. Phew! Saved at last. Thank you so much. I am called Jazine, is that how you say that? As you can see, I am an adventurer. Someone as skilled as you is surely no ordinary person. Are you a well-meaning knight? Or perhaps an errant hero wandering the land? I am but a passing traveler. Paimon's name is Paimon, and he's the traveler, who also happens to be a member of the Adventurers Guild. So you are an adventurer after all, and quite the experienced one at that. You are able to dispose of such powerful monsters so easily. There really always is a bigger fish. Whereas for me, in training, I can easily remember what to do, but the second I have to do it for real, my body just doesn't listen to me. Do I really have to train for another 3 to 5 years like my teacher said? But it'll be totally humiliating if I go back empty-handed like this. Wah! It's probably just because we have more experience. It took us a long time and a lot of battles before we got this strong. First, you need to be able to stay calm. Yeah, rookies often panic when they get into a real fight, so they tend to perform way worse than they might have otherwise. No matter how strong the enemy looks, you've got to keep a cool head while you observe them and find their weak point. And then you can take them down in a flash with a good old 1-2 whack kapow. I see. Now that's experience talking. It seems I still need to hone my skills as I travel. Are you on a journey as well? Yes, I'm planning a trip to Liyue. Have you heard of the martial arts of Liyue? I've heard people can fly from rooftop to rooftop and run up walls, harden their skin so weapons can't pierce them, and even split iron like it was kindling. If I could find a master to teach me a thing or two, I bet this whole adventuring thing would be a lot easier for me. But to be perfectly honest, though I've been a member of the Adventurers Guild for quite some time now, this is my first time going on a long trip. And no sooner had I left the city than I found my way blocked by monsters. Can I really make it to Liyue in one piece? Come on, we'll take you. Wow, to have such a legendary colleague looking after me, there's hope for my journey after all. Still, you must be really busy for you to take the time to do this for me. Fighting for justice is just part of my daily routine. In that case, allow me to thank you in advance for putting up with me, for a while at least. I studied the map carefully before setting out, so I'll do my best not to slow you down. Alrighty. Continue forward. Oop. Sorry, can you wait here for a moment? What is it? Did you forget something? No, that I didn't. But looking at the map, if we go any further, we'll have left Mondstadt. And there's no way to know when I'll return. When my teacher sees my message, he'll flip his lid. Is he an adventurer too? Yes. When he first became an adventurer, he ran into some miniatures out in the wild. During the melee, he let his guard down and got knocked out by an axe. He was lucky a passing knight saved him and took him back. He was so ashamed, he decided to train his combat skills to the absolute max before he went out again. He's now been training for a decade. He always says the basics are the most important, but I just can't stand hacking away at wooden dummies every day. So I went out alone without telling him. Do something he'd be proud of. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Ah, I've got it. Jazine takes out some dandelion seeds from her pack. Nice. According to our customs, dandelions can carry wishes. I just wish that everything will go smoothly on my journey, that I'll reach my goals, and that my teacher will understand me. I am certain the Animal Archon has heard your wish. Yeah, time to forge ahead. Okay, we are getting close. There's also a teleport waypoint somewhere nearby by the looks of things. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh! Time for more dialogue. That's Dihua Marsh up ahead, right? It's so beautiful. You won't see anything like this in Mondstadt. I knew that going on a journey was the right decision. Oh, right. This doesn't happen every day, so let's take a picture together as a keepsake. Alright. Hold on, let me grab the teleport waypoint. Get the picture. Alright, cool. I'll treasure this photo of us together. Ah, I didn't realize how hungry I was until I relaxed. Now that you mention it, Paimon's tummy is starting to rumble too. Let's find a place to rest. Let's take a look around. Find a place we can score some food. There don't seem to be any suitable restaurants nearby. Given how much you've helped and how much I look up to you, I'd feel bad eating at just any old place. Speaking of food, might that building on top of that giant rock up ahead be the famous Wanshu Inn? I heard from a Liyue merchant who does business in Mondstadt that the food there is simply superb. Let me treat you to a feast as thanks. Woohoo! Let's go get some food. Alright, ooh. Geoculus. Okay, cool. So we gotta go to the Wanshu Inn to get some foods. Alright, looks like we've made it to the Wanshu Inn. Here. Okay, I think we gotta go in the elevator. Wait, no, don't leave. Hello. Gonna go up. Which way am I going? Down here. Doggy! Oh no! So a cute doggy. I love the dogs in this game. They're so cute. I've heard that Liyue cuisine has a holistic focus on appearance, smell, and taste. It really does look so different. And Paimon's mouth is watering just looking at it. Together you savor the delicacies of Wanshu Inn. Wow, 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 this is delicious too. And this, and that. Ah, I'm too stuffed to eat another bite. Now that was great. Thank you so much for everything you've done. If it weren't for you, I can't imagine how much more difficult it would have been for me to get here. One of the staff here told me that if I stay on this road, Liyue Harbor will be just up ahead. I plan to rest here for a few days and ask around about where I can find legendary experts, then decide where I should go next. Alright. Though I really enjoyed traveling with you, I can't keep imposing on you like this. Moving forward, it's up to me to get stronger, so that I can become an adventurer just as reliable as you. Though we didn't spend that much time together, we had a good time too. I hope we'll meet again sometime. I hope you find what you're looking for. Yeah, you too. I hope your travels go well. Jazine waves goodbye. Well, since we're here, why don't we take a look around the area? Maybe there are more exciting encounters waiting for us. Awesome. Alright, I've been freaking playing this game basically all day, just non-stop recording. So I think I need to take a break now before my brain explodes. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!